I have another one. Don't ignore it. I mean, like to Stacey's point, don't freak out, but don't ignore it. You got to read through it. And if you don't understand it, you definitely call your state and local tax advisor like us, SALTovation, and then ask for help. And typically, these notices or letters will either have you take an action, like Alex mentioned, you need to file the return, or sometimes it's a questionnaire that you have to fill out, and the questions can be tricky. So again, ask for help. And then the other ones are maybe collection type of notices where you don't definitely ignore it unless you just enjoy getting these letters that continue to come back
Until you're
and then
leaned.
they put liens on your
Correct.
property. So
Correct.
definitely do not ignore those letters.
Correct. And it usually takes a long time to get to that stage, a lien stage. So that usually means that there's been multiple letters sent. The states are usually pretty good about giving enough advanced kind of warning, um, some leeway there before you get that kind of a notice. But those are definitely, to your point, Tram, notices not to ignore.
Yeah.
Well, and oftentimes if because there's a postage delay, right? And especially now with like people aren't always in the office, no one knows who gets mail where, when, how, and why. So oftentimes you'll get a letter and it's like, oh, it's already expired, I'm already late, or all of these things. So generally, the states are pretty understanding if you can get through actually to the number on the notices. If you call them, let them know, hey, we're dealing with this. California is really good about. They're like, yep, we'll put a kind of hold on your account that says you're dealing with this, and you have like 3 months, and then because oftentimes too, if you write a letter kind of contradict, in response to this notice, yeah, either a dispute or just a whatever, it gets stuck in processing. And so you can kind of validate that and they'll put a hold on it. And then you'll get another notice at the end of that 3-month hold, and then you can do it again. So really, they just want you to acknowledge their existence. And they're usually pretty flexible. And then you have time to, kind of resolve it or work with someone to resolve it.